Good afternoon and welcome. Today we're going to make our spiced grapefruit cordial here at Redbird in downtown Los Angeles. It's a cordial based off a classic syrup called the Don's Mix, which is a syrup made with cinnamon tea and grapefruit juice. Ours takes the same premise and adds the addition of a Chinese 5-spice, which would be clove, star anise, Szechuan peppercorn, and fennel seed. We're going to start this process by toasting our cinnamon. We'll turn the flame on to a nice low. You'll know when this is ready when you start to smell the toasted cinnamon. That's the greatest indication for this. But as this is warming up, it's always great to have all your things mixed out. And all these ingredients can be purchased at your local store. Or if you have any issue finding things, you can always go to Amazon. I know they have everything. The next thing we add is our clarified grapefruit juice. You can always just use regular grapefruit juice. Next, we'll add our sugar. We want to give this time to kind of dissolve and let that sugar break down a little bit. It'll take about a minute. So waiting for that, don't be afraid to kind of get in there, make sure everything's incorporated. The more you move it, the easier it will start to dissolve and incorporate. Next, we'll add the rest of our ingredients. We'll start off with the fennel seed here. Next, the Szechuan peppercorn, the star anise. These are whole pods as well, by the way, and the whole cloves. Lastly, we have the peels of the grapefruit that we used to juice. We'll add that in to kind of add the oils of the grapefruit and some bitterness as well. You want to stir this all together, kind of make sure everything is coated with the liquid that we've added in there. And we're going to bring this up a little bit to maybe like medium low. And we're going to let this come to a simmer. You don't want a rolling boil. You don't want to extract too many like bitter agents from the aromatics there. You just want it to simmer, kind of help break down everything. And once you have this up to a simmer, you want to keep it on this like lower temperature. You want to cover it with a lid. You want to let this go for about 10 to 15 minutes. Turn off the heat, take off the lid there. We're going to transfer it into a nice airtight container that we can use, something that's safe with this hot liquid. We're going to let this sit, come down to room temperature. And then we're going to put it in the fridge with a lid on and leave it overnight to help everything infuse, let it all steep together, kind of let it marinate, extract all those deep flavors. All right, so we've waited overnight now. So we're gonna strain this right into a blender top here. Kind of let all the liquid kind of roll off all those aromatics, the peels. We're gonna add citric acid to help balance out the sweetness of the cordial and help it preserve itself a little bit longer. And we're going to add our citric acid. We want to blend this for, I would say maybe about 20 seconds on high to help incorporate and dissolve all that acid. We're going to transfer this to a container that we can seal, and it should stay up to about 2 weeks in the fridge. All right, now we're going to make the coconut cocktail here. We're going to take half an ounce of lime juice, half an ounce of the grapefruit cordial that we just created, some coconut tea. This is tea that you can find on Art of Tea. It's called a white coconut tea mixture here. It's like a black tea made with coconut flakes and some marigolds as well. We'll do about 2 ounces of that. Next, we'll add some Oloroso sherry, about half an ounce. A pineapple eau de vie or a brandy. Do a 1/4 ounce of that. Cap Corsquina, half ounce. And a white rum. Today we're using Havana Club. Doing 1 ounce of this. And a falernum, 1/4 ounce of falernum. We're gonna add ice to the tin. And we're going to shake. We don't want to get it too diluted because we are going to add soda water to this cocktail as well, help give it some effervescence. So just add a little bit to the tin to help that incorporate all together. We're going to double strain this into a Collins glass with ice. And we'll garnish this with a star anise here. And that is the coconut cocktail. Hope to have one with you here at Redbird soon. Cheers.